just uploaded this video without audio on accident. So actually, I was thinking, it's actually good that I did that, because as you can see from the title, I'm showing how to control the recoil on guns in bo4. So what I'm going to be doing is showing you the gun patterns of certain weapons, like the recoil patterns. And recoil, if you don't know, it's the jump of a weapon when you're shooting, or the sway to side. So I'm gonna go ahead and quick crash. I'm just warming up as we do this, because you know I haven't played it all today, so I'm just getting a little bit of a warm up as we play this. So I'm actually gonna show you the Spitfire first, because I think the Spitfire probably has the most recoil in the entire game. So because it actually does not have grip like the Vesper and bo3, I think. Yeah. So you know you have to deal with a good amount of recoil when you're trying to shoot people from far away, or if you're using the operator mod. What's it called? I think it's Wildfire. Yeah, it's Wildfire. And Wildfire makes you shoot your gun really very fast, like really quick. So I'll show you. Go ahead and show you the Spitfire's recoil pattern. Okay, that's what you call a recoil pattern. The way the bullets go. So you see that. Okay, let's look at it. So we have it starting off straight. It doesn't go up at all. It just goes to the right and then goes to the left. So that means that the gun is going like this when I'm shooting, which you don't want. Not when you're shooting at a player. It's so inconsistent. So you don't want to do that. So now if you just hold down on the right trigger that you're aiming with, see that? Instead of going up, it just kind of stays in the middle. And you have less recoil. Now all I'm doing is holding my trigger down slightly when I'm aiming. And it helps so much when I'm trying to go for like medium range shots. Because the Spitfire itself it has a good amount of recoil. And if you're trying to shoot from mid range without doing that, you're not gonna hit shots. Well, most likely you're not. So that's why I prefer holding it down a little bit, so now you have less recoil and it's more consistent. Because the recoil patterns are pretty much all consistent. Every time it's gonna do the same pattern. So this will always help. Let's see this. Compare that to this. See, that's a lot steadier than the normal. Alright, so this is me without holding the recoil, without controlling it. See, I'm not even controlling that at all, and it just jumped 10 feet from that guy. Now when I'm controlling it, I laser him. So that's why I prefer doing this over not doing this. So yeah, that's the Spitfire, and I'll go ahead and show you the Maddox now. I guess I'll show you. You do the same thing for every weapon, but just some weapons you have to hold it down a little harder. Like the Spitfire, you have to hold it down pretty hard. Now still, this does work, but you're not going to be able to snipe people across the map with it. There's just no way. But it does improve your accuracy. So I'm going to go ahead and die real quick. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Maddox and show you the same thing. Alright, Maddox doesn't have a ton of recoil in the first place. But if you like to kill people from far range with it like I do, then you don't need to, but this helps a lot with it. Alright, so this is normal recoil without me controlling it. Alright, now I'm gonna read the recoil pattern. First it goes up, and then it goes to the right a little, then it goes to the left. But it's constantly going up in this pattern. So it goes up, right, left, stays still, goes to the right, up, and then left. So that means when you're shooting at somebody, you're going up, to the right, up again, to the left. So it's not gonna be consistent. But when you're doing this, when you hold the trigger down just slightly, look at the difference. That compared to this. Let me back up some. Compared to that. So I think that using this from far away, look at that. And then watch me not hold it. That's going to the sky. You're not gonna hit a shot doing that. So that's why I control the recoil in that also. I'm shooting from really far away. Watch. And just get one to come over here. See, that's without holding it. This is holding it. lot better. In the other video that had no audio, if you go back and watch that when I'm shooting the Maddox, you'll see that the recoil pattern is pretty much the same, exact. Because the gun's recoil pattern does not change, which is a good thing, because if it did change, then you'd have to do multiple different things to control the recoil, but you don't. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of a warm-up in, and then I'm going to go into a pub match and show you the difference. So my aim with the Maddox isn't the greatest in general, but it does improve it a lot. Because regularly, my aim with the Maddox, you know, is probably average, I'd say. Yeah, see, I just potatoed really hard because I wasn't holding it down. I was just slightly holding it down, barely enough. But now, if I hold it down a ton, it's a lot more accurate. And I do recommend playing on a low setting. Aim sensitivity right here in your settings. It's right here, ADS sensitivity. I do recommend playing under 1 or 1 because if not, your gun's gonna be moving a lot. So, oh, bless me. Say you have a moving target like this. Say it's moving faster. Let me find a player actually. All right, let's see. See, I'm trying to track him, and my sight is gonna move a lot. See, I was pretending. Say that was like on a 1.25 aim sense. Now, let me try to track this kid. See, on this aim sense, it's not hard to track him, or not very hard at all. But if you're playing on a high aim sense, it goes like this. So I do recommend playing on a low aim sense because it does improve your aim. Most likely it will, unless you like to play on a high aim sense. Let's say this is your first time playing COD and you've never actually experienced with one. I would recommend a low one at the start, and maybe you can turn it up a little bit when you start getting more used to it. Or you don't have to change it at all, which I don't. I thought about changing it, but I was like, never mind, it's not worth it, because my aim is already pretty decent. Now I do want to show you the difference. See, I'm playing on a .75. See, I'm playing on 1.25. These guys are standing still, so that's not a good example, but we should see it. Because personally, I kind of like the high aim sense, but I can't tell which one I like more. So let's see. Let me get a guy a little bit of a ways away and try to track him. Actually, this might actually be better for holding down the trigger. Let's see.
Enemy RCXD in your AO.
Actually, yeah, I think this is actually, I like this. But so the difference is when you're tracking somebody that's moving a lot. See, these are bots, so they don't move as much. But it's harder to track them because your sight is moving faster. So you have to kind of do it like very slowly, and it'll take time, and your aim will get worse, in my opinion. And now this is just if you don't have Black Ops experience. If you've played a ton of Black Ops and you know your aim sensitivity of the light, then I'd recommend just playing on that, because that's what you know and you can just play on. But it's okay to change it. Yeah. Alright, time to go to some pubs and show you the difference in pubs. I'll see how little of recoil I have. It's that little bit of recoil I have. And that actually kind of helps because I get headshots more. Because it's shooting higher up. My aim with the Maddox, like I said, is not the greatest. Now, if I got my clan leader in here, F12 Karma, go follow him at TTV. I got crazy aim, by the way, right there. You should definitely go check him out. He's a GOAT. He's way better than me. He's awesome, though. If he used this, I think he already uses this, and that's what makes his aim leader's aim so good, because his aim is amazing. I mean, with any gun, he's beat me with every gun. If you go to his channel, you can see he claps me all the time. But, you know, I put up a decent fight. See, now, I'd say I'm like a little bit of above average player. But if you're talking a pro player, they will honestly, even with this, see, I play on controller, obviously. I don't play PC or anything. I think, actually, comment down below what you think. PC or controller has an advantage. I think, personally, PC, because you're using your entire hand to aim and move. On controller, you're just using a few fingers, so you can't control it as well as you can on PC. That's my preference. But, comment down below keyboard or mouse. Keyboard or mouse or controller.
Re-up and redeploy.
Search and destroy. We got the bomb.
Alright, there we go.
Eliminate the objectives.
My aim might be a little bad, because I just changed my settings, but...
Bomb carrier down.
Alright.
Mission is FUBAR. It's all on you.
My gameplay is gonna be so bad because I don't have dead silence. I'm gonna keep getting clapped. Oh, he's got a rampage.
Mission complete. Try again.
Threat neutralized.
objectives.
Alright, well we got a rampage on the other team, so it's gonna be kind of hard to play against. I need to unlock Dead Silence very soon because I'm only 3 levels off, I believe. Oh, not 3, actually no, I'm level 13, so that means 5 levels, dang. I gotta level up 5 times and then I'll have Dead Silence. I can really play aggressive, but right now without Dead Silence, I can't really play aggressive. So I can, it'll just be harder to do it like this, like persistently get kills because I'll be able to hear my footsteps every 5 seconds. So this guy's sniping. I don't know if he can snipe, so I can't get too cocky on him and rush him.
One hostile remains.
Dang, my team is like, I don't know what they're doing.
Sensor dark away.
Oh my god, my team is so bad. Oh, that's funny. Oh no. Okay, we actually won that round. Oh.
Nice by the numbers. That's how we drilled it. Neutralize the objective. Bomb acquired. One hostile remains.
I should have hit fire him. No. Kill him with the hip fire. Oh my god, teammate, you're toxic. Going with a Reaver? That's tough. Teammate's a bully.
Defend the objectives.
No controlling? Controlling.
Disruptor online.
Nice by the numbers. That's how we drilled it.
I can't find anybody except for dudes that have a ballistic knife. I think Figure plays on PC. It looks like he plays on PC.
Bringing tac deploy online.
Bomb dropped. Offline. We get the bomb.
Dropped.
Bomb planted. Hold your positions. One hostile remaining. Mercy, think twice before trying that again.
Can you swim like me?